Transform old habits for a new career.
Hi. Body organs aren't all internal like the brain or the heart. There is one we wear on the outside. National Geographic. Exactly, it's the skin.
The skin is the largest organ in the human body, weighing around 8 pounds. Amazing, right? It covers our entire body and it is composed of cells, nerves, layers, and glands. The three existing planes, sagittal, transverse, and frontal, can provide us an excellent view of the skin's internal layers and components.
Since the skin covers and protects everything inside our bodies, most of the organs from the brain to our reproductive members are near the skin. However, the intestines are near to our skin considering that the brain is protected by the skull and the lungs are protected by the ribs. Hey, have you ever wondered when did your skin start to form? Yes, I know that in your mother's belly. But at which point of the pregnancy?
I ask myself the same thing. Look, the second trimester of the fetal development, weeks through 12 and 16, starts with the gestational age of the forming human being. And here, the fetal skin begins to develop as a transparent layer around its body. Fingerprints and sweat glands grow as well. After this stage, in weeks 15 through 18, the baby's integumentary system begins to form with the eyelashes, hair follicles, and nails. The skin of the baby still goes over many changes, but to protect the baby from substances leading to delivery day.
It is important that you to know the specific tissues and the internal structures of your skin. Elastic and connective tissue make up the most of this organ, and it is composed of 3 layers. The outer layer of the skin, called epidermis, is responsible for protecting us from the harsh environment with a waterproof barrier made of keratin. It also creates the skin color with the melanin pigment. The dermis is the middle skin layer responsible for the well-known wrinkles. Here we can find the blood vessels, hair follicles, and sweat and oil glands. Finally, the last and the deepest subcutaneous tissue is the hypodermis. This layer is mostly made of fat and connective tissue and works as a cushion for falls and knocks.
One function of the skin is to protect the tissues and organs inside the bodies from the UV sunrises, mechanical impacts, temperature changes, and chemicals in the environment. Another function of the skin is to sense the surrounding movements or changes such as heat, cold, pain, or touch.
The skin has many accessory organs embedded to it. However, the two most important are hair and nails. Hair is an assortment of elongated filaments made up of keratinized epithelial cells that grows in almost any part of the body. Nails are dead keratinized cells as well, and they are located in the fingers of our hands and feet.
During this semester, we investigated how the skin was viewed in different historical periods. In this partial, our investigation period was the French Revolution, that, as you already know, it happened during the 18th century. We found out skin wasn't considered an organ, so it was not given the importance it has nowadays. It was described to be a membrane with the purpose of exchanging fluids. But on the other hand, physiologists of the skin referred to it as an interface transmitting information from inside to outside. Surgeries were popular during the time together with the improvement of tools and techniques.
The Industrial Revolution was a period of the second partial investigation. In here, scientists refer to skin as an interface reciprocally transmitting information from inside to outside. It began to be considered an organ until the late 18th century. During this period, artists combined science with art to represent the human skin in paintings. The industry of cosmetics grew as inventions and factories made the production of beauty merchandise faster and cheaper.
Skin cancer is by far the most common type of cancer in the United States. This disease is when the cells begin to grow abnormally. Skin cancer develops by excess exposure to UV sun rays. The best way to prevent it is by constantly using sunscreen with a high SPF. Another common disease is acne. It affects the skin oil glands by producing an excess of sebum and causing pimples and blackheads to appear. Having a healthy diet and cleansing your facial skin twice a day is the best prevention.
To conclude this video, I'm going to name some nutrients that play an important role to the skin healthy. Don't worry, fruits and vegetables won't be only foods mentioned. Micronutrients work together to maintain protective functions of the skin working. Vitamin A helps the skin rebuild tissues and heal scrapes and wounds. and also works as an anti-aging nutrient. It can be found in salmon, green leafy vegetables, fruits like apricots and mangoes, and fortified breakfast cereals. So keep a healthy diet.